Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here for this spring training matchup. Let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. We'll step in now. Here's the 1-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And that's a pretty good job of staying with the ball, because he doesn't really panic after he clanked it. And then he just regathers himself and fires a strike to first to get the out.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Here it comes. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. They'll go to work against a former #1 overall pick out of UCLA, the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Kevin Pillar will take his cuts now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
In now, Michael Saunders. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Vladimir Guerrero will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Ready now on 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Michael Morse leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And we'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Standing in now, Kang. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. John Jaso waits on deck. Full count offering on its way. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
John Jaso will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Get the twin, Kelly!
Payoff pitch coming. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit.
Don't get rattled!
Batting 7. This pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. In there, 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jordy Mercer will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Three-two pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Once again, a 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Andy Burns will start things off in the bottom of the second. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's the 1-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Marte is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting 6, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Sean Rodriguez will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Josh Harrison will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Come on, Dave.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Hard hit down the line. Oh, a tough play. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Gary Sanchez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
All right, Gary.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, DJ Davis. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Devin Travis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Marcus Stroman is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, the starting center fielder on last year's NL All-Star team. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Michael Morse will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. The 1-1 home. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season. Getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Into the box, Kang. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Francisco Liriano will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Francisco Liriano.
Kevin Pillar will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. 1-1 on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Ready with the 2-1. Lined hard towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In now, Michael Saunders. A little bit outside. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 2-1 offering. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
2-2 pitch on the way. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Vladimir Guerrero will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Guerrero, come on!
Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not even close to the strike zone.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Jesse Chavez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Jesse Chavez.
John Jaso will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Here's the 2-2 home. And Jaso swings and misses as he's down on strikes for the first out.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
But just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 home. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Number 80 will come in and pitch now.
For Pittsburgh, number 80.
Andy Burns will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way.
Here we go.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Turner.
Trey Turner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. The 1-1. On the ground is short. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-2. Here it is. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. R.A. Dickey is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
R.A.
Sean Rodriguez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 1-2. On the ground down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Starling Marte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come down now.
Ready now on 1-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Saunders comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. The 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Turner is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Kyle Lobstein Well, come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 53, Kyle Lobstein.
Gary Sanchez will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Standing in now, DJ Davis. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Jaso able to squeeze it, and that becomes out number 2.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Devin Travis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. And we still have no score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 66 will be the new pitcher.
For the Blue Jays, number 66.
David Freese is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
David Freese.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Gregory Polanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 with 1 away. 1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
We really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Jake Gobert will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. He's got it. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base.
Pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jason Rogers.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. Jason Rogers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 15.
Archimedes Caminero will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the.
Number 37.
Pedro Florimon will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 17, Pedro Florimon.
Harold Ramirez will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Troy Tulowitzki is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Josh Donaldson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. The 3-2 one more time. And this is fouled straight back. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. So this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Rob Scahill will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jose Bautista will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Jose.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, man, first and second, nobody out in a tie ball game. This is a huge double play. It does move the go-ahead runner up to third base, but it comes at a very big cost as they're now just an out away of coming out of this with nothing.
Edwin Encarnacion will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Trey Turner will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Troy Tulowitzki will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Edwin Encarnacion is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Number 77 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 77.
Dalton Pompey is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Francisco Cervelli will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Jordy Mercer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the 3-0 pitch. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Josh Bell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Here comes the go-ahead run. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, and this game is going to remain tied, but only after a great play right here. He's trying to score all the way from first base, but you see the throw to the plate. A nice job by the catcher to put that tag on, and they're going to cut him down at the plate and keep this game level.
Chris Stewart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Chris Stewart.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you find yourself in these kind of counts.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Robert Osuna will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Alan Hansen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 59, Alan Hansen.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 2-2 offering. To the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The throw home, and the run will score from second and make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning unscored upon, but just can't seem to make that final pitch that he needs. This turns into a 2-out, 2-strike RBI single. Those are the ones that really hurt.
In now, Harold Ramirez. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here he comes on 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 1, the Jays nothing. Josh Bell will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 55.
Alan Hansen will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Alan Hansen.
Jared Hughes is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
Willie Garcia is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Russell Martin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here now the 2-2. Full count. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Dwight Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dwight Smith.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. DJ Davis will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Let's get the runner across.
Full count offering on its way. On the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Into the box, Devin Tavis. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
With 2-2 coming. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Randy Choate will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Josh Tolley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 22, Josh Tolley.
Justin Smoke is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Diaz will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knee. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
1-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Two-two pitch on the way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Encarnacion. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Pedro Florimon. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Two. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Into the box now, Jason Rogers. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He singled his first time around. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 1-0. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.